Say hi, Mommy.
Hi. Today we are going to Shields. Well, right now we're going to Shields. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon because Ella's scooter is broken. I love these scooters. I don't know what brand they are. Are they called a micro?
Micro minis.
I know, but like, is there like a brand?
I'm pretty. I don't think there's anything else that's called a micro mini. I'll look really quick.
Yeah, it has like micro mini on it, and I love these scooters so much. But this has happened twice.
But we've had those scooters we got around the same time, and they've been what, like
when
2-3
did we
years
get
ago?
those?
Long time ago.
This has happened to both of the scooters, but like a chunk of the wheel has come out. Oh wait. Oh, so it hasn't fully come out, but it's like.
But it's going to. She was riding it, and she was like, something feels weird. So I looked at it, and I was like, I just don't want it. With how fast she goes on it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Risking it. I'd rather just buy another one.
We just got Addie her own scooter. You got a scooter, huh?
Yeah, mine.
Yeah, you have a scooter, and then Avery got a scooter for her birthday last year. I'm pretty sure that scooter is too small. Like the handlebar doesn't come up high enough for her. So we'll have to look. They might have a 3-wheeled one that's like
they do.
Bigger.
They have one. I looked it up.
Why don't we get that one?
Well, because she wants a 2-1.
Purple scooter.
Okay, we're gonna go look. We're gonna go look at all of them and see what we can find. Addie, let's see if you're tall enough. I think Addie's tall enough. Look at her face. It's Addie's first time on the Ferris wheel. She's so excited. I see you. I think we might have found the one.
This one is sick. I would ride this.
This one's the same thing. It has these LED wheels and it's purple and pink. I love that, Ella.
I love that these tires are so much more, like, look at this tire compared to the other one. And there's 2 back here.
Yeah, I like that.
And look at the brake, how big the brake is.
Yeah, that's the same thing, but it's pink.
You like it, Ella?
Yes, I love it.
You got the last one, too.
Huh?
Last purple one. Oh, that one is cool. Oh my gosh, we are in Lego heaven. And I guess dinosaur heaven.
Girls have been obsessed with Legos.
I know, Legos have been like our #1 go-to time.
Did you see this?
Oh, cool.
This and this we're freaking out about right now.
I want
that one is really cool. It'd be cool to like have you work on it with them.
It would be.
So we've been getting Sunny these dog bones. And it's been keeping her very entertained. She's a dog that needs to be constantly entertained. Since we're at Shields, we're gonna stock up on the dog bones that we give her.
All right, guys, well, we are back home now, and Katie's actually inside cooking, and I'm gonna set up Ella's scooter because she's very excited to try out her new scooter, so I'm going to construct it right now. Oh, look at those wheels! Is it fast?
Very.
That fits you so much better. Too big, girl! This is literally my favorite thing to do right now, is just pull out a lawn chair, sit here. The girls absolutely love riding up and down the street, and it is the perfect weather right now. It is now like officially fall, and it's just so nice. Like, it's warm, the sun is out, but there's like such a cool breeze.
Okay, you guys, it's the next day. I posted the other day about my pumping journey because I've been pumping as well as exclusively nursing Clara. This breast milk is only from 3 days. I haven't pumped today. I usually pump once a day. But I'm gonna share with you guys all my tips and tricks. I saw so many comments like, what in the world are you doing? How are you getting that much milk? And I do think that I have an oversupply. I don't think that this is normal. I exclusively breastfeed and she nurses all day long. I pump once a day and I get about like 6 to 9 ounces when I pump once a day, and I usually pump in the morning right after I wake up because I'm pretty like engorged, and I'll get like 6 to 9 ounces each time. I'm gonna tell you guys what I use because I am loving the system that I have right now. Today's video is sponsored by Mom Cozy, but I genuinely use these products and I'm so glad this was like a perfect time for this sponsorship because I really did want to share about this. And I use the Mom Cozy M9 pumps. They are so good. And I've seen a ton of other people use these as well. First of all, I wear the Mom Cozy nursing bra. I love this one because I feel like a lot of nursing bras are not very supportive. We all know when our milk comes in, we need some support, okay? And so I love this Mom Cozy bra. It's not only supportive, but it's also cute. We're gonna start off with the Mom Cozy M9 pumps. I just sterilized these last night. I've never had one of these like bottle sterilizer things. I am using the Mom Cozy one. Let me like back this up so that you guys can see. But I have put my pump parts in here. So this is the system that we got going on. All right, I use the Mom Cozy M9 pumps. These are so good. This is just like the motor, but all of the parts are in here because I sterilized them last night. And the way that I do it is I will wash my pumps once a day. I saw a hack where you can actually put your pump, not this part, but like the pump parts that you clean, in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and then you just clean them once a day. And it makes my life so much easier. So I sterilize these at night, which is also such a hack. I literally just take apart the pump, put it in here, pop the little detergent thing in, and it cleans it and steams it and sterilizes it, which is so nice. I wake up like this morning and it's all clean. There's parts in here that you can adjust, like there's little bottle holders and stuff that you can slip your bottles in, but right now I'm just using it for the pump parts, and so I've taken all of that out. Here they are. Now we can pump and breastfeed with ease, and we don't have to worry about all of the parts that we don't like about it. I also have the Mom Cozy bottle warmer. This one is really cool because you just screw the bottle in, you flip it over, and it'll warm the bottle for you, and it's really easy to take on the go. You can keep it in your room for like the nighttime feeds and stuff to warm up the bottle so you don't have to like come to the kitchen or anything. Mom Cozy's just out here making pumping and breastfeeding life so much easier for all of us, okay? So Mom Cozy is having their lowest prices of the season. I highly recommend you guys checking out their products. They have so much to offer for pregnancy and postpartum, nursing, literally everything that you can imagine when it comes to having a baby. I'll have a code down below for you guys to use to get some money off. So make sure you click the link and you shop and you get yourself some of these products while the prices are very, very low right now. So we're doing our little like nighttime routine right now. Ben has been doing a lot of like this kind of stuff. The dishes, the laundry, the bathing, the bedtime, like all of that stuff. And so the past like week, I've been kind of back into it. And he was like, do you want me to do their bath tonight, or do they need another mom shower? They definitely need mom showers. Mom showers are different than dad showers. Like I deep conditioned Avi's hair last shower because she definitely needed it. She hasn't had a deep condition in like 6 weeks, so we did that. I don't know, mom just, they're girls, okay? I need to do it. I need to do their hair care. I need to do their hair treatments. Dad doesn't do that. He doesn't know what to do like after the shower, like for Avery's hair. So she definitely needs some TLC. We're gonna finish up showers and then we are going to bed tonight.
No, we're eating.
No, we're going to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Because we need to go to bed, if you know what I mean.
How big she is.
I know, she's a big girl.
She's a big girl already.
Ben and I were kind of talking earlier.
Well, we've been talking for a while.
We had pretty much all good experiences with people when we told them that we were having a fourth girl. All of the nurses were so nice. My doctor was so nice. My doctor knew that it was a girl. But there was one...
A pediatrician.
There was one pediatrician that came in. The only pediatrician that came in. And she was horrendous.
She's awful. It was really bad. It was let's just put it this way. It was almost to a point where I was about to ask her to leave our room.
Because she was being so negative.
Everything she was saying was very negative. She was speaking about having 4 girls in a negative manner. She was speaking about the age that Ella is in a negative manner. She was like, oh, I remember that age. Like, oh, they're just know-it-alls. And I'm like, actually, absolutely not. Ella is the sweetest. Just because you raise your kids some weird way doesn't mean that... I don't know. It was just so...
It was very weird. And she was like Clara was only about 24 hours old. And she was like... No, less than that. Because it wasn't even her 24 hours.
It wasn't even her 24 hours day.
It was just like the day after she was born. She was like, just wait until they're all synced up on their periods and there's hormones. I'm like, my baby is not even 24 hours old. Why are we talking about a period right now?
Periods and hormones. And she was like, oh yeah, and you're going to be fighting over your sister's clothes and all this stuff. And then she was like, you know, you don't let your sisters push all over you. I'm like, what? Like, what kind of trauma did you not fix here?
It was very odd.
And it went on for a long time, and there's a lot more things, but it was just like, Those are like the little things. I feel like I've been this way from day one. I feel like a lot of times whenever we're out and about, I'll be like, oh, they'll look to me immediately. It's all mainly pointed towards me and they're like, oh, good luck, Dad.
Right.
Or like, have fun paying for all of those weddings or whatever it is. And I'm just like, it's so frustrating because I could not be more happy with having 4 girls. And in my opinion, and this could be wrong, and this could be like out of a little bit of frustration, but Katie and I have interacted with a lot of parents that we have met in the past or that we don't even randomly know. Like, we'll just be at the pool or something. And we're like, how are these people parents? They're on their phones. They're not interacting with their children. They're at the pool. They're letting lifeguards be parents to these kids. Or at the park, you're letting them just, like, go free. I'm like, these are the same people that are being like, oh, good luck raising those kids. When we're just, I feel like we're not like those other parents. We are very attentive. Like, we're blessed enough to be able to be home with the kids enough where we don't really let anybody else, like, watch the girls or do anything like that. We're very up in tune with the girls in their life, and we, like, make them a priority, obviously. And I just feel like the people that have had bad experiences with all girls or speak negatively about them just didn't put in the effort to, like, understand and, like, maybe make adjustments to having all girls. I don't know. Katie, I've talked Katie's ear off about this, about just how frustrating it is, but it's, like, it's come to a point where, like, now when somebody asks me, like, are you going to try for a boy? I'm like, no, I'm content. I'm like, I don't need that in my life to do this.
It's come to a point where, like, the response on our end is becoming a little bit more direct.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm happy. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Appreciate your 2 cents. And they'll never see you again. Random person.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so annoying, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, Ben's fed up with it. And he said that just because of this specific one experience with the pediatrician, it was that bad. First of all, she needs to be removed from the hospital.
We almost said something.
Put in a
but
complaint,
it was
just like...
We didn't want to be those people.
It
wasn't worth it, and maybe we were reading into it a little bit too much.
No, we definitely weren't. She does not belong in the pediatrician department.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Pediatrician, when you think of a pediatrician, you think of... it was bad.
Like, thank God, we are 4th-time parents. And
yes.
We are not first-time parents, because if we were first-time parents, I think it would have been absolutely...
Could you imagine that?
Devastated by the things that she said.
100%. And also, like, when you think of pediatricians, you think of something that's, like, lighthearted and someone that's, like, very, like, into it and, like, oh, I love kids no matter what, blah, blah, blah.
No, this was very weird.
And I told Kate, I was like, no wonder she works at a hospital, because she can't find, like, she only can keep patients for 24 hours. So over it. I was so mad.
Yeah.
We've had very, very good responses. Like I've said, from the people that are close to us, from all of you guys, we appreciate you guys so much, and it's mainly from random people.
It is random people.
Like walking into Target or going out to eat. They're like, wow, you got your hands full. And I'm like, yeah, and we got it handled. Thank you. Just because you couldn't handle it doesn't mean that I can't.
We got a question today.
Yeah, literally today.
About,
you gonna try for a boy?
But I never understand why the comments are always directed towards Dad. I wonder if the opposite, like, let's say if you have all boys, I wonder if that's directed towards the mom, like, oh, or is it directed towards the dad? Like, for having a girl.
No, a whole other thing. You'll never hear anything about a family that has 4 boys. Nothing.
Really?
Not a peep.
I don't think that's true.
I think that is true. Unless that one of the parents want a boy, they will not complain.
Or want a girl.
Sorry. Unless one of the parents want a girl and have always wanted a girl, I don't think that's it. And that I could be mistaken, and please enlighten me if that's the case, because obviously our situation, we only have girls.
Right.
But from whenever I see, like, comments on, like, a TikTok where it's, like, a dad that has a bunch of girls, like 6 girls. Like, I've seen TikToks where it's, like, trying for a boy, and it's, like, girl, and he has, like, 6 girls, or whatever it is, and, like, all the comments are, like, oh, God bless you, oh, all of this stuff. And I'm like, why does it gotta be that way?
Yeah.
Just don't understand it.
But if it was the opposite, like...
Yeah, but if it was all boys, it'd be like, man, I bet your house is crazy, but that's about it. It's not like, oh my God, I hope you're praying every day.
I wonder if it's, like, directed more towards mom at
Maybe,
that point.
and I don't know. Like I said, we can only take our situation.
The thing is, like, I'm wondering, like, why is it always directed towards dad for like having a boy. Like, what if the mom wanted a boy?
Like, obviously, I would love to experience the interactions on a day-to-day basis of having a son, because I feel like when you have a son as a father, it's like you're in charge of teaching them and like guiding them in the early parts of their life in regards to just like how you treat women, how you do different things, like how to mow the grass and stuff like that. I'm not saying that that's strictly towards like males. I'm just saying that that's like typically what you think of.
Yeah.
But I remember telling you, I was like, when we found out it was a girl, when we found out Clara was a girl, I was like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I would rather this be a girl, because like, we don't talk about it a lot, but I'm very short, and I had a hard time with it growing up because I'm 5'5", like, and I don't think people realize how short that is. Like, that is like your average female. No, I'm being so for real. Like, it's your like average female. So growing up, I had to have a very, very tough skin as a guy.
Yeah.
When I had other like over 6 foot. In America, everybody's just tall. Like, that's just how it is. It's just everybody's tall. So the more I thought about it, I was like, I would hate personally to like have a son and maybe he is a little bit shorter statured like me, and to see what he is going through, because I knew what he's going through and know that I can't help it.
Right.
Like, he just has to get that tough skin and just let that stuff bounce off of you.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're happy, and it's just like something that we wanted to talk about a little bit.
Like, how could you ever wish something is different?
Exactly,
Like,
and that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I can't even imagine having a boy. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I can't imagine her being a little boy. Like, she's such a little girl, and like, I don't know. She's just like so perfect, and I don't think our family would be incomplete without a boy.
And that's the thing. It's like people expect like gender to fulfill a family. It's like, no, you don't have a kid to like get a gender, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You have a kid because you don't think that you have a kid because you don't think that your family is complete.
Yeah.
And you fill that with another child, and whatever God gives you, God gives you. Mm-hmm. And it's what's meant to be.
If you can tell, Ben is...
I'm pretty ticked off.
Well, it's just because of the very minimal interactions that we've had that leave an impact, you know? And so...
It's just like those negative ones that always stick with you a little bit more than like the positive ones, you know? Because we do get lots of positive ones.
Just know that if you ever feel the need to like comment something like that to anybody, no matter what type of kids they have, no matter how many kids that they have, no matter what the situation is, it's just always inappropriate to say things like that.
And this goes the same way for people with all boys. I'm sure that they don't love hearing, oh, you're going to try for a girl if they do hear that.
Or just like telling people like, oh, you're having too many kids, or you should have another kid. Like, why does it matter? Like, anybody else's family is nobody else's business. You know?
And also, I mean, by all means, you guys can just comment away if you want to. We don't have very many people that do that.
No,
let's just start off by saying
this is like out in the wild.
Yeah, out in the wild. But just so you know, you're wrong.
We love our Clara girl the way that she is. She's a little girl, and we don't want to change that, huh? We don't want to change that she's a little girl.
So that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little rant, or Ben's little rant. Honestly, he's the one who's been ranting about this for ever since you were born. That's going to be it for today's video. Make sure you follow us on all of the social media down below, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.